I've got an itch I can't scratch, I'm missing a piece that completes a whole part of me, an open wound scar to see. Everybody come here, gather round, welcome to the freak show, the best in town. What the hell's wrong with me? I don't get along with anybody, honestly. I've been living in my own head constantly, thoughts jumbled round, think I need a new lobotomy. Wait, all these thoughts are too negative. I don't wanna get lost in the sedative. Gotta show them what I got, I'm competitive. You know I'm about to go off, I won't let them win, I'll take a stab. I wanna chase the bag, I wanna weigh, I can change all the things I lack. I gotta face the facts, I got a taste in that. Got me obsessed with the rest, I got an itch to scratch. I'll give up everything.
Sick of the venom in my brain, running from the past, wanna escape my pain. I just wanna be a better person, I deserve this, I just wanna break these chains. Always asking for greatness, true to myself, I never fake it. Seen too many once, I just so they get famous. And when I say the truth, most really can't take it. In spite of everything I've been through, I'ma make it. Fake friends, but on my downfall is toxic. Day one, started to outlaws for profit. Now all I do is write verses, no talking. All I do is put the work in, no option. This was everything I ever wanted, created a legacy off of me, just being honest. And the fake ones hate, but it's all to no avail. They wanna see me lose, but you know I never fail.
I'll give up everything, daunting if I can see my dream. Cause I'll do anything. Want a reality. I'll give up everything, daunting if I can see my dreams. Cause I'll do anything.
Hello, hello, hello. I was trying to type a comment. I didn't know that the intro was gonna stop on me. All right, let me put this banner up. And so I just went live, if you noticed, on the wrong one. I went live on, it's okay, just block each other or something. Freeside, block Pinkbo, or vice versa, or something like that. Or don't talk to each other, please. Because I like both of you, okay? And Rapper. I mean, I've known y'all for a long time from a different community. So, I would love for y'all to be here, but I just would like for you to respect my channel, Freeside. And just, you know how it goes, boy. Yes, everyone is going to leave everyone alone. I promise you that. Right, Freeside? We're not having none of that bull crap, right? Okay, so let's see. Today, I told y'all I just went live and went live on the wrong one. The must watch now is kind of like a How to Catch a Predator episode, but it's not, Chris Hansen and How to Catch a Predator. But it's, what do you call them? I forgot. The mole, what is it called? The kid, the adult that acts like the kid, right? They have the messages of that. They have them looking at the guy, calling the police, them going to the guy's house. He supposedly has abducted 2 kids and has at his house. This is a video I need every parent to watch so that they can show their children. This is a very important stream. And the next one, and I hope that you guys share it. Once you watch it, you'll see. But it goes from beginning to end of the predator contacting the little girl all the way till his arrest. Everything that happens. It's very good for parents to show their children. So if you can share it out, that's what I oh, okay, free side, just don't do it. It's okay, just don't do it. Thank you. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Okay, so today, you a policeman? I went live on the wrong one. I already told you that, and that's why, because I wanted that one to be later, because I'm 2 hours different from the East Coast, and I wanted it to be after 5 o'clock on the East Coast so that people that are working can have the opportunity to watch it. Now, yesterday, you guys know that I went on the interview. It was early in the morning. I don't wake up early in the morning. So, yeah, it was rough, but I got it over with. I had confidence in myself. I think I did really good, but the only thing is, everybody can leave. It's okay. The only thing is like they have like 20 other people to interview. So it's like, you just sit there with thoughts in your head. They said that I'll hear something in 7 days. Good or bad, I guess. I don't know. We'll see in 7 days. Now, um, you guys know that I live in an apartment with my mom and my sister, my adopted sister, right? It is expensive to live here. Very expensive. Being next to California, I heard that's why it's expensive here. My mother wanted to come home here. Okay. This is where she was born and raised. On her social security, she cannot afford to live here where her sisters are, where her family is by herself. So I help her pay the bills with my check. We go half and half because I am in Arizona to help my mother. If she didn't need help, I'd be back home. I don't want to be here, but I'm here for a reason, and that's the bottom line. All right, free size, stop. All right. All right, I got it. All right, Pink Boberto. So, as long as my mother needs help here, where she wants to be, I'll help her. See, in Louisiana, where it was cheaper to live, we all had our own houses. But here, it's totally different. So, I just want to make that known. Um, I also want to make it known. Never mind, I don't want to make that known. All right, that's just it. I was going to talk about the interview more, but I don't want to make that known. So anyway, that's what was yesterday and today. I am so sorry. When I got back from the interview, I was helping my mom with stuff, and then I fell asleep and woke up at 4 o'clock, and I was like, "Yep, I'm not going live." So I changed it for today. I'm sorry, guys. I think Mark had a good thing, and you guys know that I just have to cover up the screen. Also, real quick, I had a comment about speeding it up, okay? I had a comment about talking too much. So, it's one or the other. I need to know. Do you want it sped up to 1.25 like I play it all the time now? Or do you want me to play it normal and stop every so often and talk about it? I thought it would be better for it to just play through. But I got one comment saying I talk too much and one comment saying that's too fast. So I would just like for you guys to let me know because obviously I want to do what you guys want to see. So I got it. And if he messes around, I will block him. I timed him out. He'll be fine. I know he's never caused trouble in here before, even when we were talking about Nicolina back in the day. So I don't know, but if he does, Pinkbo, best believe that he's gonna leave before you. Okay, I got that under control, no doubt. All right, guys, this arrest right here, everyone should see. And once you see it, I hope you see soon. Why? I don't know if you know Smarty Story. She's got everybody turning against me. Who is Kiki's eyes? Like, I don't want the Summer Wells community coming in here and like starting trouble. Because I know that's where Free Side is. And I don't know who Kiki's eyes are, but I don't know why they would be turning people against you. I'm not sure. But yeah, sorry. Okay, let's get to this video because it's already 12 minutes. This is an hour and 30 minutes long. Birdo. The next video is the one after this one is 45 minutes. So let's go. It says on September 20th, 2023, officers of the St. George Police Department were investing suspicious activity near Dixie Drive, an area known for car theft and burglary. Here we go.
So possession of the vehicle, okay? That's part of it. And yes, I understand you guys aren't driving right now, but like I said, I can smell the odor of alcohol. You too?
Yeah, I can smell it.
And they said they both pulled up here and that they were about to head to Vegas. They work here. Everything's not adding up.
This car was parked here last night.
Okay.
The same car was here, right over there, parked facing that way last night.
Yeah, this was the BMW, yes.
Okay. Well, if you smell it. Driver, have you been drinking?
No.
Can you roll your window down for me?
It appears that way.
You said you haven't been drinking?
No.
Nothing at all? Okay. What about like drugs? Any weed, anything like that?
No.
Nothing at all?
No.
Okay. Well, here's the deal, okay? You're in an operable. What he's telling you is you're in an operable vehicle. You're in the driver's seat. He just needs to make sure that you're safe to drive your car. You understand that?
We're not driving. We're not going to drive this car.
Like I said,
This car's been here.
well, if it hasn't been here, I drove through here last night. It was on the other side of the road, which means it's been driven today. I drove through here about 4:30 a.m. Okay, yesterday.
He drove it today, but he wasn't driving it.
So that's what we're saying, right? In the state of Utah, you don't have to be driving it. That's what Officer Carter's explained to you. You're in an operable motor vehicle, which means you have the ability to operate it. That's all it is. Okay, like right now, you could start it, put it in first gear, and drive away. Right, that would be an operable motor vehicle. If you're not impaired, you're not going to be arrested for DUI. He just needs to make sure that you're not impaired. Right?
Yeah.
It's not illegal to drink and drive. It's illegal to be impaired and drive. It's not illegal necessarily to smoke and drive. You're not obviously supposed to do drugs or anything, but if you're impaired is what he's looking for. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Driver, we'll have you step out and just come chat with us back here real quick, and the passenger can stay in the car, okay? Just walk right to him, okay? We'll have you to take on the car for a sec.
Okay, so you said your ID is in this car? Where at?
In the glove box.
In the glove box? Do you care if I get it?
In the glove box, or I think it's like there's a little compartment underneath the box.
Under the clock. Are you okay if I get your ID?
Yeah.
Is this one your car then?
No, it's his sister.
It's his sister's.
Okay.
It's locked.
Where's the keys to it?
Yes.
He has the keys.
Do you have the keys to the Toyota, man?
Oh, yes.
Will you unlock it so that way he can get hit?
Rapper. Yeah. Hey, J girl. I need you to watch this one and I need you to watch the next one for sure, Jen. If you can't do this one, absolutely watch the next one for sure, especially if you have children. Kiki, I know that's side bull crap, I know. But here, you can come from both sides as long as you don't, argue and fight in the chat and just respect the channel, then, I welcome you all. So, okay, yeah, good. It's about a predator being caught in the action. It's kind of like a How to Catch a Predator episode with Chris Hansen, but it's not Chris Hansen. It's just a totally different team. Yes, exactly. So yeah, I don't care. You don't need a side here, okay? Just don't argue. That's all I'm asking. So free side and rapper, I'm just asking you, please. I'm not saying you did. Please do not come in here and attack any of my subs. I know you've been here before, but you don't come in here as much as they do. So they will definitely come first. Now, with that being, and I just said that because I saw a rapper come in. With that being said, I didn't want to stop the video. Oh no, Kiki, not you. It's not you. It's they're attacking Pink Birdo, who's here every single day, and I'm gonna protect her. So here we go.
The idea of it.
Yes.
There's a dispensary bag in your back seat. I thought you said you didn't smoke any weed. You see the dispensary bag?
Oh, yeah.
Let me see that. Is there still? Yeah, there's weed in it. You guys just gotta be honest, man. It's just weed. We're not gonna take anybody to jail for
We
weed.
smoke now. Like, we smoked earlier, but we didn't smoke now.
Okay. Yeah, we're not gonna take anybody to jail for weed. But when I ask if anybody smoked weed,
And we're like Vegas. We look at
yeah, which in Nevada it's legal. Here in Utah it's not. Okay.
Yeah, we didn't smoke here,
Okay, that's fair.
Yes.
I see another one on the ground right there. Can you grab that for me too?
Oh, this
Yep. Yeah, hand me that. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. Whose car is this?
This is his car.
Okay, and that's your sister's.
Yeah, are those your cars?
There's weed in that car.
Oh, there is?
Yeah.
We're from Vegas, so.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, here in Utah you just can't possess it. That's all. Control A Delta. Can you start 10 Delta 35 case?
And what did you say your name was?
2X119. If you decide no 55 on that one up there, quickly let me know.
Okay.
Oh, there's a THC pen on this seat too. Jesus, man.
They said they drove here in this car. He drove here in this car.
Yeah. Well, there's a THC pen right there on the driver's seat, and then there's THC in that car. So, you see it just sitting on the driver's seat. In Nevada, that's okay. Here in Utah, you can't. Hey, man, here's the deal, okay? Is it just weed? Is that all?
Yeah, but why is he searching my car? Did I do anything wrong?
He's just getting his, so he was getting his ID out of it. He gave him permission, but there's marijuana in plain sight in there, which now gives us probable cause to search it, the entire thing. Okay?
We just smoke here. We are from the.
You can't, here's the thing. I'm not saying you smoked it here. I'm just saying you can't possess it here. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So,
And we have like I would say 1 ounce. I don't know how much. Like we don't even have like many.
like a couple grams?
Like that's what we have.
Just that, okay.
Yeah.
And then the THC card that's in there?
Well,
That's it?
Yeah.
Because there's a pen in there too.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
We did not hit it, and we were parked.
I know, but again, you're parked, but do you have a hotel room here?
We have my family's here.
Yeah, but you weren't leaving your car here, right?
I'm not leaving. My family's in Bloomington.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, right? How are you going to get there?
That's my sister's car.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I stopped it again, but I just want everyone to know that the reason why this video should be seen by everyone is how they act. This is an hour and a half long, okay? The way the one guy in the passenger side reacts with the police, this is how a traffic stop should be conducted, okay? Exactly how. And it's not. And we need to show people this is how this is how you conduct yourself, especially when you're talking to the police. I mean, they're in Utah. Is Utah next to Nevada? I think they're in Utah. They just left Las Vegas. They had weed. There's weed in their vehicle. And, they're just like, there's weed in the vehicle and we can search it or whatever. And the guy just sits there and talks to the police for like 30 minutes just chilling, and they're like cool, while the other guy does the sobriety test and everything, and he does, get arrested. But it's the other guy, the passenger, that we need to pay attention to. So I'm just going to say that please pay attention to this video.
Okay. Well, okay. So were you guys going to drive that car?
Okay, we're not gonna drive.
Do you see what I'm saying? No,
Yeah,
you weren't staying here, man.
Well, you're trying to like to get me.
No, what I'm telling you.
I'm not even hiding.
Yeah, no, what I'm telling you though is that's why physical control is important. Is because you guys weren't going to stay here. Somebody was going to drive, and so we have to ensure that they were safe to be in physical control. That's why Utah has that law.
I think I'm done with you.
I don't think so. He definitely looks high.
Okay, I grew up in this.
But he was the issue is he was in the driver's seat. If he's high, he can't do that in Utah. You can look it up. It's 4168502, and it's Utah's DUI law. I know you're not, but I'm just trying to educate you on it. Here's what I'm gonna do with you, okay? Because there's drugs in the car. It gives us probable cause to search this one as well, okay? So I'm gonna have you step out and just take a seat on the curb in front of the car for me, okay? Yeah, and then I'll have you take a seat right here, okay? Did you already give him your ID?
Yeah, I think he might have it.
I'll get it from you just in case. You don't have. Did you have a physical ID?
Yeah.
Oh, you gave it to him.
Yeah. Well,
okay.
It's inside that car. So.
It's in that car. Okay. All right. Take a seat right there on the curb for me, okay?
Yeah. Yeah, I already told them.
Like I said, man, that doesn't change anything. We still have to deal with the weed in the car, and we have to deal with the physical control.
Hello, it's me again. Yes, it is sped up to 1.25. So that it could be like fair use, so that I don't have to stop it every so often and talk about it. No one told me which one they would prefer. So just let me know which one you prefer. Until then, I'll just do it this way. I don't know. Is it too fast, you got? Is it too fast, Jen? If it's too fast, then I'll do it the other way. Because I guess I can understand it, so I just assumed you guys could. But if you can't, please let me know. I don't want to keep stopping it. I don't know. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. Okay, so there's 2 vehicles there for them guys, okay? So when they talk about the other vehicle, whatever, there is 2 vehicles there.
Well, even if your parents were sitting right there on the curb, it would literally not change anything. So we have to deal with that, okay? So he rolled up. They were both sitting in this car. The driver looks high. He's in the front seat. We get him out to go back there to talk to him. There's a dispenser bag in the back. He hands it to me. There's weed in it. And then this guy's in the passenger seat. So this is his sister's car. There's a THC pen sitting. They said he just drove it here and got into that car. There's a THC pen sitting in plain sight in that car too. So he's looking at fields on him. And then we have 35 on both. They're just really argumentative about the physical control aspect of things. So I don't know if you want to chill with him while we...
So it's 15 out with a 10 Delta.
Will you chill with the guy up front while he does tests on him?
Is he on his phone?
Shouldn't be. Yeah. Hey, just stay off your phone while you're out with us, okay?
Huh?
I'm going to have you stay off your phone while you're detained, okay?
I was going to call my friend to just come pick us up.
Man, listen, I've already explained to you. We have to figure out what's going on. If he's DUI, if he's in physical control and impaired, no one's going to be picking him up at least, okay? because we have to figure that out. But this is what I'm telling you is, don't be calling people over and stuff like that. So you guys may just get a cite and be on your way. Okay, we just got to make sure that he's not impaired. That's it. Okay, I got you. Just stay off your phone for me. Okay.
Can I get my jacket? It's in the back.
Where is it?
It's in the trunk.
In the trunk?
Yeah. Giovanni. Yes,
You seen a jacket? Is this your car?
it's okay. Can I pick the blanket? It's in the back. The blanket over there. It's that jacket. We're good. We're good. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Oh, there you go. You bet.
Here's the deal, man. Okay, there's some weed in the car. In Utah, it's illegal. We're not going to take anyone to jail for possession of marijuana. Okay, but if there is weed in the car, what we do is we seize it and we issue a citation for it. Okay, if you're not impaired, there's nothing to worry about. Okay, he's going to do some tests on you just to make sure you're safe to drive. Do you have any knives, any weapons, anything like that on you? Any guns?
No, nothing on me.
Nothing at all. Okay, I'm going to pat you down for weapons just real quick. Okay, hands in your pockets for me. Okay, put your hands on top of your head and lock your fingers. Thank you. Okay, sounds like alcohol too.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and walk over to
Come on over me.
that officer.
So we can't be on the street.
What's that?
Like we can't park.
No, you can park.
What did we do wrong?
Nothing. You don't have to do anything. But it almost 2 o'clock in the morning. It's not like a street that people just normally do that. You can go check. You know, there's nothing that prevents anybody from walking up and saying, "Hey, what's going on? How you doing?" You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like, what if we like pull up and like
What if
like,
what?
we hang,
If what?
pull up and like hang out like
Oh, if you're not smoking marijuana or doing anything
no,
like that,
we're not
nothing.
we didn't really smoke. We had marijuana in us, but we didn't really smoke it out.
Yeah.
We're sober, we can walk within, we're talking.
Yeah.
We didn't smoke.
But if that's visible,
Yeah.
you know, like it is in that back car, your buddy's obviously been smoking. Obviously,
He's tired. No,
he's high.
No, he's tired.
Come on, man.
He's tired.
Then why are you home?
We do marble and granite, I'll tell you that. So we do carry
And marble and granite is like a 7 to 5 during the day job, right?
No, we have to be there in the morning. I'm not lying.
So
We open the shop.
so you should be in bed right now.
Yes. Yes. We don't deserve this. I don't know why we're here. We really woke up.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you stand with your feet together, arms at your sides. Okay. And what I'm going to have you do is follow the tip of this pen with your eyes only. Okay.
Perfect. Thank you.
Shadows. Again. Head only.
I had it.
Battery's dying.
Sorry, I got it on the side.
Where's your accent from?
I'm from Ethiopia.
Ethiopia.
Yes.
Okay.
It's not bad. I love singing.
Yeah.
I went Pineview High School.
Did you? So did I.
Oh, really?
So I'm a lot older than you, though.
Pineview, right here, right?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Kansas. Yeah, I went to Pineview, but I don't know.
So what brought you here from Ethiopia?
My parents are secure me. I got student visa,
Okay.
so they secure me guardian. And yeah.
So your parents still in Ethiopia?
I have a mom back home. Yes.
Back home? Okay.
I have mom. My family's back home. I have guardian family here.
Okay.
So I live with them. The Burks, you probably know them. Burke and Burke.
Uh-huh.
The Burke is my family. Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
He's my kid's orthodontist.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They must like the club.
So he wouldn't want you smoking weed?
No.
He'd be upset.
Yes, I know.
Okay. Y'all heard that? Y'all heard what he just said? Let me rewind it just a little tad. Here we go. Pay attention if you haven't.
I have guardian family here.
Okay.
So I don't know. The Burks, you probably know them. Burke and Burke most of the time.
Uh huh.
The Burke is my family.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's my kid's orthodontist.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So the cop's kid's orthodontist is related to the guy that was in the car. Hey, how are you? I haven't seen you in a minute. I'm so glad you stopped by. So so this is how you should act during a traffic stop.
Yeah.
They must like a girl.
So he wouldn't want you smoking weed.
No.
He'd be upset.
Yes, I know.
Okay, so for this next part, what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you imagine a line right here on the ground. Okay, so I'm going to have you stand facing this direction. Okay, so what I'm going to have you do is put your left foot on an imaginary line. I'm going to have you put your right foot heel to toe just like that, arms at your sides, and I'm going to explain the rest of the test to you, okay? So left foot on the imaginary line. Yep, and then you're going to put your right foot heel to toe in front of that. Okay, heel to toe. So just like this, one right in front of the other, but you're not going to start until I tell you to do so, okay? So I need you to take your left foot, put it there. Okay, Nate, now take your right foot, put it heel to toe, over that way just a little bit more.
You get all the way in front of that.
It's going to be right in front. There you go. Okay, so now you're going to stand like that and don't start until told to do so. Do you understand?
What's it doing? What's the sound doing? I don't know. That's what you have to watch. I'm sorry if you hear Penelope barking in the front. Is the sound bad, you guys? Okay. Oh, you're talking about okay. I thought you meant the sound was messed up, but you're talking about the situation. Hello, I got it. I got it now.
Okay, when told to begin, you're going to take a series of 9 steps down an imaginary line. On the 9th step, you're going to take turn using a series of small steps and then take 9 heel-to-toe steps back down that imaginary line. I will demonstrate. You're at this position now. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, on up to 9. Then you're going to take.
Can you guys read the notes on the screen? If not, let me know. I can read it for you, but I think you should be able to read it.
Take several small steps. 1, 2, 3, on up to 9. Watching your feet at all times, counting each step out loud. Do you understand? Do you have any questions?
Once you begin the test, just make sure you don't stop, okay?
So when you turn, I gotta step.
I will show you the step, the turn again. So you're right here. 1, 2, 3. Series of small steps. 1, 2, 3. Keeping your left foot planted as you turn. You're good. Keep going. Stop that there. 7. Okay. So I have so my sister-in-law's parents are from Ghana.
Really?
So I've got like my family, yeah, from
So you tried the Ghanaian food then?
a little bit, yeah,
That's
yeah,
so-
yeah.
How's that?
I like trying new things.
It wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad. Do you not like it?
Hey, this is not really good. Every person else, when I tell them, say it's really good. But I don't eat meat
Uh-huh.
because I'm vegan.
Okay.
It's because when I grow up, I saw them sacrifice their necks,
Uh-huh.
especially the chickens. They
You
bounce
didn't
around,
like it. You didn't like seeing that.
And the smell, like grew up the smell.
I think the chit chat is exactly why the title is Everyone Should See This Arrest. It goes on. And
I just, you know, the blood literally comes to my
Uh-huh.
nose and it just smells really bad
Okay.
every day. And I just grew up like,
Yeah.
and just, I don't know, you don't find it interesting.
I can understand what you're saying. Yeah.
Not my thing. So I don't eat. Like the smell just like,
You're like, no thanks.
I grew up with it.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not my thing. But
It makes
I don't hate it, but it's not.
it makes sense. I get it. So what is it? So what is like what does a day look like for meals for you?
So the next one I'm going to have you do, I'm going to have you stand with the arms at your sides, feet together just like this for me. And then I'm going to explain the rest of it to you. Okay, when told to begin, you can choose a foot of your choice, right or left, it doesn't matter. Okay, when told to begin, you're going to raise your foot approximately 6 inches, size of a tall soda can. Point your toe like this, so it's parallel to the ground, and then count out loud. 1001, 1002, 1003, keeping both legs stiff and straight, arms at your sides. Do not bend your knees, foot parallel to the ground. Do you have any questions?
Okay, so how much do I have to count up to?
Until told to stop. Okay?
Okay.
So, is it on him?
Yeah, so whenever to begin.
Whenever you're ready. Keep your arms at your sides.
So I'll pick that high.
About this high, point your toe. Go ahead and start back over.
1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 2005, 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016.
Okay. You stop.
I'm not really.
But if you're not, here, that's the other thing. If you guys are just sitting here,
Yeah.
just chit chatting, like
Yeah, we were
not
supposed to talk about
don't
this.
have marijuana, then it's like, hey, you guys have a good morning. Be safe.
I'll tell you what happened. You know, we just hang out with girls. They made us disappointed. It's like, you know, we came. We just really stopped talking about things.
Yeah.
We just came out of hanging out from girls. But we did nothing really crazy.
Yeah.
That's how.
Little,
But we're here.
little frustrated with the girl scene.
Yeah, they just went bad.
Yeah.
So we're here.
So do you still stay with the Beckstroms when you come up,
Oh, the Burke, you mean?
or Burke?
Oh, yes.
Beckstrom's his partner.
Yes,
Yeah.
oh, his partner.
Yeah.
Yes, I stay with my friend. He's also adopted from Africa, from Ethiopia.
Okay.
He's adopted by Dabra Shon. He lives like,
it takes forever to unmute on StreamYard for some reason. Also, you know how usually when they have two people, one gets arrested, the other one like goes crazy? Like, why are you arresting my friend? Blah, 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 blah. You know, they just like freak the F out. That's another thing with this one. This guy is, y'all see he's failing. Y'all know he's going to jail. And this other guy just, I mean, he questioned, you know, but he doesn't get irate and stuff. And that's another thing I think that they want people to see in this video also.
probably 200 yards from there.
Oh, not just right over here in the neighborhood.
Apartments, you know, there's
Okay.
a big house here, so I stay with him too. So
Okay.
He's my home, so
Okay. Is he the same age as you?
he's like 24. Yeah.
Okay.
20, he's gonna be 25. December 2nd. Yeah.
How much alcohol have you consumed?
I'm sorry, I stopped it again so fast. Don't leave. I just said that because the guy's birthday, I believe he said December 2nd, and that's my birthday.
Tonight, bro? Just a little bit, a lot? Did you consume a lot of alcohol or just a little? The reason why we ask is we're trying to figure out if that's what's causing impairment. If it's weed, we don't know, right? We're trying to figure out if we have you blown to a breath test, is it going to be over the legal limit?
We're not even driving.
Again, physical
We're
control.
not doing anything.
So you're on the right path.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know. I like, you have to just stay under the rule and you just be fine.
Yeah.
And I don't mind the rules.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
They're there for a reason, right?
Yes.
Like we don't always have to agree with them. There's some that I don't agree with, right?
Yeah.
But I do what I feel is morally right,
Yeah.
and just be a good person,
Yes,
right? And that is like, as long as you have.
And that is how everyone should live. And the whole drama community should not exist, in my opinion.
As long as you have that compass that points you in that right direction,
Yeah.
and you're a good person, and you do what you should, and what is acceptable by society, right?
Yes.
You'll be fine.
Yep.
Right?
Yes,
You'll be fine.
But you're in physical control of the vehicle. In the state of Utah, I'm going to explain it one more time just so you understand it. In the state of Utah, if you're in the driver's seat of a vehicle, keys accessible, the vehicle can be started and operated, that's in physical control. You guys were about to leave here. Your buddy even told me that. You guys were only going to be here for a short period of time, and you guys were going to leave, which is why physical control is a thing, because you were going to drive in the condition that you're in now. Okay?
Yes, but he's gonna drive.
You don't know
Is
that.
he the one that drove this car here?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to see where you're at alcohol-wise.
Was not blowing on this?
I don't understand why I have to do that. I'm not necessarily.
Are you willing to blow into it?
That's what I'm asking. Are you willing to blow in this?
I don't understand why I have to go.
You don't have to. I'm asking if you're willing to.
Yeah, here's the thing, man. The hard part is, I think, I'm just being real with you. I don't think you want to understand. So,
That's it. Do you believe in God?
absolutely.
Let's say I believe in God. So this is how I believe. God said in the Bible, He says, if you stay under the rulers, which is the governors,
Mhm.
you'll be just fine.
Mhm.
He says, stay under the rulers. So in my head, I just stay under my rules. I respect everybody.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You'll be just fine.
And it won't lead you astray, right?
Nothing. You just, unless you don't touch nobody, you're just fine. You
Yeah.
just respect the rules.
Yeah.
It's a rule.
And
The one rule. You know?
you'll be okay. And if you go to bed when you should be
Yeah,
going to bed,
and my
like you
family,
wouldn't even be.
the books, they tell me for everything I have consequence.
Yeah.
Like this is my consequence for staying late.
Yeah.
And I know that.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm talking to like this guy's consequence.
This is a good conversation.
Yeah.
This
I'm
is
accepting my consequence.
I like you. I like you.
Yeah, I like it too, man.
So,
You're good, man.
yeah.
So,
And there's it. Like there's consequences, right?
yeah,
and
no
and
consequence for every.
and you know what? I've had to suffer consequences for decisions that probably weren't the best that I made in my life too.
Oh, yeah.
But you know what? Those are what make you better, and those are what you learn from in the future.
Yes, yeah.
I mean, I can be pretty hard-headed, and sometimes I have to learn lessons the hard way,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Everybody
And then I
has
get
to.
mad at myself,
Yeah.
right? Because there's other ways. Had I not been so hard-headed and done what I knew that I should have done,
You'll be like,
rather than being a little resistant, it would have been a lot easier on me.
Yeah.
So,
Yes, sir. No, that makes sense.
Yeah.
You gotta do it.
I've explained it, and so is he, that you're in physical control. And in Utah, DUI is operating or in physical control. Because you're in physical control, it's the same thing as if you were driving. I think you do understand, you just don't want to understand.
You were sitting in the driver's seat, had the keys in there. You were able to roll down the windows. The back lights of the car are on.
Yeah.
You were sitting in the driver's seat. So were you in control of the vehicle?
I was not driving the vehicle.
No, I understand that, but you could have put it in gear and drove down the road, correct?
At any time, you can start the car and drive it, right? It operates, right?
I was not driving the vehicle.
Do you want to do a breath test, man?
It just makes no sense why I have to do it.
Just hit the front button and turn it on. So hold it down. The front one. Maybe it is dead. So I'll go grab mine. Here's the thing, if I go grab mine, are you going to do a breath test or no? I don't want to waste my time grabbing it if you're going to refuse it. You can refuse it. Can't force you to blow into it. We're just trying to figure out if you're over the per se limit of alcohol and that's what's causing impairment, or if it's the weed or something else. Do you want to perform a breath test?
I just don't understand why I have to
Just need to.
You're undercover.
no,
We can't see you.
no. That's come on, man. That looks just like a cop car.
Oh,
So
like there's no light or nothing.
no,
Like,
so I'm the watch commander. So which means I'm the supervisor. So
it's cold.
I just kind of roll around and do. I'm not.
That's a fun.
Yeah.
That's
It's
fun.
it's a pretty good job. Yeah.
You know, this is fun. I think.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, we're not going to force you to do a breath test, man. If you're not wanting to comply with it, I'm not going to force you to do
Okay, at
it.
this time, you're under arrest for suspicion of DUI. Go ahead and turn around. Place your hands behind your head.
Okay. Hands on your back. I guess we'll just do it that way. I'm going to give you time to think about doing something silly. Control 8 Delta 10 Delta is 82 with Alexis for 55. Then I'll do the vehicle
Okay,
inventory
so-
on that one and the search on this one. Okay, so what, man? What do you
If I
got?
blow into the thing,
It's not going to change anything. You're already determined to be impaired. We were just trying to figure out if it's alcohol causing the impairment or drugs. Either way, you're impaired. We're just trying to figure out, because here's the thing, if it's drugs and not alcohol, we have to do a blood draw on you. If it's alcohol, we just do a breath test at the police department. That's the only thing that changes, man. We'd rather not draw your blood unless we have to, you know? I think based on the eye test, I think it's both.
Just testing him. walking in stuff.
So and it sounds like he failed.
Really?
Yeah. So he failed the test.
What?
So he's going to go to jail.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
He failed?
Mm-hmm. But the test, so he's in what they call actual physical control of a vehicle. So you can't be under the influence of alcohol, drugs, anything like that, any foreign substance in your body that renders you incapable of safely operating a motor vehicle. Well, he's been smoking marijuana. He's in actual physical control where he could drive that vehicle away from the scene unsafely. So it's a driving under the influence is what it is.
Why is he going to jail? Like,
Because that's what happens when that's the consequence, right? Like that's the consequence for doing that.
you can't bail him out right now.
You could, I mean, you not right now, but you will be able to once he gets out there and gets processed.
Do you see how calm they are? How calm he is explaining this to the guy? How calm they both are, even the one getting arrested. You notice that? That's something we don't see ever.
Out there, like you'd be able to bail him out in an hour or so, hour and a half.
Is the BMW your car or his car?
It's my car.
Okay.
You have to look back on hand, go up over.
He's got a front pocket on his shirt too. Nothing. Okay. I'll have you come over here. If I find any, well, we know the other guy has 35, so I'll issue that site for you as well. I'll just if you want me to do that side of things, so you can just get them down in the annex. I'm good with that. You want me to do that, Kyle? You want me to take the 35 side of things and I'll search it. Oh, I have the inventory his. I'll do that if I find it. I already got drugs out of there that are his. His for sure is marijuana and paraphernalia. I'll let you know if there's anything else. And then on this guy, the Toyota is his car. He's saying the BMW is his. So you have the marijuana in that car as well. So I'll issue a citation to the other guy as well. So cool with that? Yeah, good snag, dude. You're gonna be a DUI cop after pretty quickly after all, huh? Yeah, I'll work through them.
So that's like I said, we talk consequences, right?
Yeah.
That's a consequence. Is he from up here or is he from Vegas?
His family, his parents live here.
His parents live over here too?
In Washington.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you meet him at school?
We went primary together. Yeah.
Okay. Same grade?
Same grade, yeah, we graduated same grade too.
Okay. So this is his car. The car behind
My sister's car.
is your sister's car.
I'm driving it, yeah.
Okay. And you guys were both sitting in this car when that officer pulled up?
Yeah.
Okay. Just chit-chatting. What's that?
The car was off. We just didn't.
But it can be off. Like, but he's still exhibiting control over it. All it takes is for him to turn the key, put it in drive, and go. He's in the driver's seat, right?
For that guy. Yeah, I'll bring it down if I do. Yeah, the monster. Cologne, toothbrushes, a couple more little weed bags, some keys. With his buddy? Okay, easy enough. A little chain.
Like you're exhibiting control over that vehicle. What are you disagreeing with?
Because we have plans.
Huh?
We were planning. He wasn't supposed to drive.
Dude, he is high as can be right now. But that's my point. Okay? If you were home, sleeping right now, making plans tomorrow, you're just fine.
We messed up again.
Or, like I said, if you guys were here, sitting here, hanging out, and he wasn't smoking, you'd be just fine too.
He wasn't smoking.
He has been. I could walk up. Listen, man, I've been doing this job for as long as you've been alive. I could walk up and I can look at him and I can tell he's high right now.
He's taking him?
Yeah.
How did I say this? Where is he going? Like that jail in the...
The only county jail, purgatory.
Okay.
Yep. Your license, everything's good, right?
Yes, I think so. They checked with mine too.
Okay.
Well, I'm not gonna drive now. You guys scared me.
Have you been smoking?
No. Well, we smoked earlier. I haven't smoked, you know?
Okay.
I have not driven. I on the passenger seat. You said it right. I'm good.
Okay.
So I'll just call somebody to come get me. I don't
Okay.
want you guys to take me to jail.
Well, if you're, hey, hang on 1 second, because is he going to get a cite
Yeah, in his car, there's some weed. I got
for possession? You got a cart? You got a cart in there?
Yeah, he has a THC pen in his car in the driver's seat with the car that his friends and he drove that one.
Oh, I drove that one, but the car, that's his too.
Well, it's on the driver's seat of that vehicle.
Your THC pen?
Yeah.
If you drove that car,
Yeah, I drove that car.
that's where the marijuana is on the driver's seat.
Okay. I'm gonna get this.
What's that?
I'm getting this too.
No, but you'll get a citation for it.
Okay.
You're getting a citation. You're probably going to make a phone call here in a minute and be on your way.
Okay.
Okay. What's your sister's name? Whose car that is?
I know them. I know them. Come on.
Okay.
I know.
Is that like your biological sister?
That's my biological sister.
Okay.
Yeah.
And she lives here in town?
Her parents live here, so she barely moved to Vegas too.
Okay.
So she just barely settled.
So she's in Vegas right now?
Her house, yeah, she's literally in Vegas.
Okay. Does she know her car's up here in St. George?
Yeah.
Okay.
I brought it.
Okay. Where'd you have a job tomorrow? Up here?
Yeah.
Where?
We have to go Cedar to take it up to countertops, and we have templating and an installation too.
All in Cedar? Installation?
No, installation here by those mountains, right down the Maverick,
Uh-huh.
up on that hill.
Okay. So how do you guys have your granite delivered to your job sites, or do you have like a work truck that you're able to?
We have work trucks.
You have work trucks?
It's not expired. It's not expired. But
You got to keep the business stuff on the up and up, right?
no, that one is this one is we didn't drive down. We've been really using the Toyota, that's old car, you know.
Uh-huh.
We didn't really have time to take this.
Well, so where's the work truck? Where do you keep the work truck?
Our workplace. That's Montauk. The place where our workplace.
Oh, at your workplace?
Yeah.
So you're telling me you guys own the granite company?
Are you gonna write me some like I feel not gonna. Is that bad?
No.
Yes, we do own it. Yes.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, we own the.
Okay. No, I'm just trying to track what.
Yeah.
So you have like a business up here.
Yes, we do.
So you have like a business up here, located up here.
Weed. Okay. And this one, as you can see right there, marijuana pen. Just leave it on the driver's seat. Grinder, marijuana grinder.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we do have a business that's located here, but we do Uber in the weekend in Vegas. Does that make sense?
You drive Uber in Vegas on the weekend.
Yeah. So we
Both of you?
switched. We moved in up. We moved to Vegas.
Okay.
Basically, so we just.
Well, what do you make better money doing, granite install or Uber?
Let's see. You can make Uber good money. You know?
Really?
Like on a weekend, you should be able to make like 300, 400
In a total in the weekend?
and a day,
In a day.
1 day.
Okay.
So shoot, you can make 500 too.
So why don't you just Uber?
But
Like, would you not do Uber full time?
no,
Or is it too
Uber
inconsistent?
Uber is just a side hustle.
Okay.
It's like I just don't want to be here on the weekend to party with.
But so answer me this: why move to Vegas to work just on the weekend for a side hustle?
I don't want to hang out here. Is too crazy.
Here is too crazy, but Vegas is okay.
Like here is like like people in Vegas are like you won't pull me over for this kind of BS and like set yourself in.
You didn't get pulled over.
Huh?
You didn't get pulled over.
Like we were already here and you guys stopped and you guys said have more on and you already take my friend to jail. Like this won't happen in Vegas. That's
DUIs happen in Vegas all the time. I guarantee you.
like this.
I guarantee. So here's the thing, okay? Guess, but one of the things
Like
that
Utah, this one is St. George, Utah.
no, it's not. Absolutely not. And I'll tell you. Guess how many burglaries we get down here in this area?
In St. George?
Yeah, or in this particular block,
Really?
all the time, all the time. So if you've got an area car that's assigned here, like he's doing what's called proactive enforcement, right? So proactive enforcement at 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning, he sees cars, parked on the side that, he can see the lights are on, guys hanging out. Like I said, it's called a level 1 contact. So he comes up, just be like, "Hey guys, what's going on tonight?" Howard, like I said, if you didn't have marijuana or the odor of marijuana or marijuana in plain sight, it'd have been like you'd have a basic conversation with him and be like, "Have a good night, guys," and he would be on his way. But where he sees something else going on, then it generates into how would you feel if somebody, whether it's in Vegas or whether it's here, is driving high down the road and were to hit you?
I got hit by a drunk driver before.
Me too.
I was in hospital.
Yeah.
I know.
You don't like it, right?
We weren't driving.
But you would have to leave here. How else were you guys planning on leaving here? Kai, you don't even need to think about that. You tell me right now, you don't even have to think about that. You'd be like, we were both going to drive away.
No, we're not driving away.
Dude, we're having this good conversation, and now you're going to tell me that you guys weren't going to drive away from here. Had the police not contacted you, would you have driven away? No.
I have one question.
Let's hear it.
What if we slip inside the car? We say we were going to slip inside the car.
He's still in actual physical control of that vehicle.
But we're moving on.
I know, but you can still demonstrate, you can still exert control. How hard would it have been for him in the driver's seat, keys there in the ignition, to drive away? 5 seconds, right? See what I'm saying? So, no, you'd be surprised. We're not just looking for like arbitrarily. We're plenty busy. We are plenty busy here.
So we have nothing. I'm telling you, we don't got nothing. Like I'm telling you, you have everything you want. Like, what you guys got is what we got.
I'm cutting him aside and then he's good to go. If he wants to call a ride.
Okay, and like I said, and on the severity level, very, very low, right?
Man, how can I get my friend out?
You can call out to the jail. Give it a little bit because he's going to have to get processed here, and then they'll give you an amount, and you can go out and pick him up.
Okay.
2 o'clock. I mean, you can pick him up by 4 probably.
4. Okay.
It makes a long night that much longer, right?
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I'm serious. I like you. You've got personality. You've got good interpersonal communication. You can have a conversation, make better decisions. Because I can tell right now, you're a smart kid. You're a smart kid. And if you have these, like, you're obviously driven too, right? You're driven. You're motivated to do.
Another thing is all of the life advice, or like some would say life coach. All the advice that he's giving this young dude is another thing, that they wanted everyone to see. And I'm sorry if it's boring, but it's very, in my opinion, education.
To provide, like I said, the side hustle. You got a job, business. You're out there making money. Dude, keep that going. But when you have stumbling blocks like this, and because it's going to cost you a little bit of money, you know what I mean. And if I know how I am right now, I especially know how I was at 23. I don't want to be paying money to anybody or anything that's not going to benefit me. You know what I mean? And Kai, you're smarter than that, man. 100%. I know that. Huh? See, this is a dad lecture to a son right now. That's probably what it feels like, right?
Yeah, thank you.
So, because I'm telling you,
Thank you.
you've got an it factor to you. You know what that is? Have you heard that?
In fact,
When somebody says you've got an it factor,
what is it factor?
it's a good thing. It means like you possess a lot of good things to be successful.
It factor.
IT,
Oh,
like
factor.
Yeah.
It factor.
it factor. So it's 2 words. It factor. It's a good thing, and you've got it.
Thank you.
Okay, but you've got to do good with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got to do good with it. How's that? How's that for a lecture? You don't. I know you don't want to.
It was good.
I know you don't want to hear it though. But
you got me. You got me. I'm like, you got me saying again. Dig it again. Like, you know.
yeah.
I'm like, you got me. Analyze.
Here's the thing. I wouldn't be having this conversation with you if I honestly, just in the little bit of dialogue that you and I have had the conversation, if I didn't believe it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, guess what? I'd be sitting here and just be minimal conversation, right?
Yeah.
You and I have been talking for 30 minutes straight, probably straight. And if I didn't feel it, I'd be standing, be like,
man, I'm out.
we'd be here. So
You found something for my car?
What?
You got something for my car? No?
I don't know which car's yours.
Oh.
second one.
I actually don't know a whole lot. I know a little bit. Just hanging out.
No good news? Any good news? Bad news?
I don't know. What's the news for what?
For my car?
Which one's your car?
The behind one. Oh, you just got here?
I just got here.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Sorry, I didn't know.
No, you
I'm just helping out with some of the stuff. The vodka and there's like weed or something.
That came out of that came
was
out of this car.
Was it your vodka?
inside this car?
Yeah.
This one?
I don't know actually. Did it come out of this car?
Came out of this car. Yeah.
Is this your car?
No,
That's not your car.
That's mine.
Did you have some of the vodka though? No. You're 21.
I'm 20.
Okay, so it's good if you did.
Yeah, I'm on the passenger seat.
Okay.
I think I'm chilling. I'm not going to jail, but my friend did. That's not good news, man.
Okay.
So,
Just catching up.
This is Kai.
Okay.
what's your name, man?
It's Frio.
Last name?
Frio? Did I say it right?
Frio.
Frio.
Yes.
Like cold in Spanish?
Yes. Frio. Sí. Yeah, Frio.
Are you Spanish?
No. Me hablo un poquito
Ethiopia.
Spanish. Yeah.
All right, man. So here's the deal, okay? In that car, right in the door is all your mail on the driver's side door. So
Yeah.
I do believe you were the one that was driving that car. The THC pen was sitting on the driver's seat right where you were seated. Okay. So you're going to be receiving a citation for the THC pen. Okay. So you're going to get a citation for possession of marijuana for the THC that's inside the car, as well as paraphernalia for the pen. You need to contact the Washington County Justice Court. No less than 5, no more than 14 days. It's right there on the left-hand side.
Hey,
Okay.
I got ticket then?
Yeah, you got to take it. Yep. If you fail to call the court within 5 to 14 days, they'll issue a warrant for your arrest. Okay. So make sure you contact them.
Okay.
How are you getting home from here?
Am I good to drive?
I don't know. When's the last time you smoked weed?
I can drive. You know, I'm not really.
You said
high.
earlier,
Huh?
right?
Earlier.
Earlier.
Like,
Here,
long
let me
time
check
ago.
your eyes. Okay, look at my finger.
What do you do?
Follow it with your eyes. Don't move your head. Okay.
Okay.
Yep. Kiss my finger.
What do you do? Follow
Just
that?
follow it with your eyes, not your head. Okay, ready? My finger. Kiss my finger. Ready? Kiss my finger. Okay,
Let me check
I'm
your
not-
that was
eyes.
Can you go cross-eyed?
Can you normally cross your eyes?
Cross. What?
Like when you were a kid, did you used to cross your eyes in the mirror?
Look at your nose. What did?
No, I have not done that.
Like when you were a kid, you had to cross them. Try to now cross and bounce right back out.
Okay, I must be high.
So,
I can't drive.
so most people, so that's what we call lack of convergence. One of the
There's only
drug
one
categories
thing,
that
but-
cause that is cannabis. So that means if you're under the influence of cannabis to a degree that can cause impairment, your eyes can't cross and remain crossed. Your eyes literally like this and bounce right back out.
I never
So-
done something like that.
Yeah, so what I'm telling you is,
Okay.
I don't feel comfortable with it. And I don't want you to go and get a DUI.
My friend is right there. Let me call.
Your friend's where?
My friend, literally,
Like
this.
the 400 East
You're just
Riverside.
gonna walk over there.
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
Yeah,
Your friend-
good idea. I can even walk. He's
So
behind me.
hold on here. Your friend wants you to take his phone.
Okay.
Kai,
You have the keys to your Toyota,
I
right?
remember what he told me. Eat
Don't-
fuck. Did that tell me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's his phone.
don't forget our conversation.
I won't.
All right.
Nice to meet you.
And
Nice to
then
meet you.
you have the keys to lock up your Toyota.
Yes.
Okay, you're gonna go.
Where's this car key?
This car he's going with me. This car's getting impounded.
Really?
Yeah. For
I can lock it and like.
state law requires it when he's arrested for DUI, man. Your car's not going anywhere, but this car is getting impounded. Okay.
Okay.
Remember to keep that cheddar, man. You don't want to be shelling it out for anything other than what benefits you, right?
Yes, sir.
This car's expired anyways. Can't drive it anyways.
Well, let me take. This beneficial stuff. Vaseline, you need to put out.
Okay, we're gonna take your pillow.
Hello. And I'm up to my friend.
All right, you take care of it. Make sure you lock up your Toyota so nobody breaks into it. Neither one of them wanted to hear anything about physical control. The one back there argued forever. I think he's drunk too. The other one, there's half a bottle of vodka missing.
I'll tell you what. I like the heck out of it.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
Driver's license through the DLT division. So that's why I haven't been around. I probably maybe have, like, for the portion where he's asking you for a blood test. That's all through the driver's license division. It's civil. There's potential consequences if you refuse the test, which you did, which means they're probably going to suspend your license and give you an interlock for like 3.5 years or something. It's going to be pretty bad if it goes that route. It's a may, just more than likely. You'll still get granted a civil administrative hearing upon your request. He'll explain that to you here in a minute, but essentially, so what he's done now is, because you've refused the test, implied consent is when you signed have this your signature with your license. Your implied consent is that you'll comply with officer's requests for any of these types of tests. That's why the driver's license division can take action against your license if you don't comply with what you've already signed your say. That's why there's.
Hey, I wonder if his friend is sitting in the lobby waiting for him, maybe like talking to that cop again.
That's why it's so much things to read and whatnot. But so he's going to apply for a search warrant for your blood. It's an e-warrant, so it goes straight to a text message to a judge, our local judge, and then a judge will review it. If they find that there is probable cause that you have been arrested DUI, they'll approve his warrant, we'll print it out, let you see it, and we'll take a blood sample from your arm. If he denies it, we won't be getting a sample. No. Makes sense? Just want to let you, so you're listening in the loop. It takes a second, but just if you have any questions or you need anything, let me know. Nice, lucky it's already logged in. Maybe I should just do this. Just another two-step authorization for everything. Mm-hmm. Nice, you already have it saved. You weren't. Districts, oh yeah. Sorry, I just here. That's why I did just save your citation. They won't show up in your Google yet. Just want to have like certain things documented like that. Okay, that's a password. What did you got going on there? 24? Go for gold. I can barely remember all 12 of them. That's nice. How easy this is. 539.
Well, just
St. George, Utah. Super. Let me just click person. I should bring something like body of his full name. What ethnicity? What ethnicity are you?
I'm Hispanic.
Hispanic? This stuff was on the warrant, so further described as a Hispanic male. Some driver's license information with brown hair or black hair and brown eyes. Say black hair, brown. Black hair. Black hair, brown eyes. His height and weight, approximate height and weight. He's put approximate, so it doesn't have to be completely exact, just so the judge knows this is the person that you're here with, and it's not wrong. And after height and weight, just describe what he's wearing. So he's wearing a white and purple ball cap, beige playboy bunny shirt, beige playboy bunny tee, gray sweats, black shoes, pink Nike swooches. That's funny. Has to be accurate. Tattoos or anything?
Not in that show.
Facial hair too. You can do that, or it doesn't have to be too crazy. Oh, and some things like that can change, so that it shows it at the time. This was the case or not.
Okay. And then next one.
Counts.
Sorry. Then that's all you put on that, and then go to the next.
Yeah. No, next. Or probably possible. I should say it on that. Illegal drugs and good use of alcohol. For him. Illegal drugs and alcohol. I'll put like prescriptions if I think that is the case on some specific ones, or if I have a specific evidentiary item, I'll include that in that. For the most part, legal drugs covers everything, even if it can be used legally. Do you have a card?
No.
Beautiful. And then if it's good to accept, you need to go ahead.
I didn't hear yet.
As soon as you then you just copy and paste it in there. Save. Submit. The easiest thing ever. Gross has an awesome template for like a blood drop.
Yeah.
Which makes it super simple as far as this field test. More often than not, we're getting the judges are wanting the actual clues. But for the longest years, we've been putting took the full battery of field sobriety tests and found multiple clues to impairment, and that was enough to show that the test showed impairment, and that's enough.
Go ahead.
Copy. That's a beauty of Google Docs. You can just edit it right there with you. You got his driver's license, and so it shows who he is.
Okay.
Put his name in there. The driver was identified by that and the Utah driver's license.
He gave me his name and date of birth and both of his license.
Oh, and this way he identified himself by name and date of birth. This and then later we found his driver's licenses. So that could be as simple as I told you his name, and then you confirmed it later with his actual license. That's plenty. Alexis was taken through the full battery of tests, providing multiple constitutional impairment. These are the results of those tests. You said, and I showed multiple clues. These are the results of those tests. You do like a column match that will lay out the standardized test. It just looks pretty for a judge, so they don't have to. They can see what things going. Make your approval time a lot faster. Of those tests, or plural tests. Awesome. And then make sure you erase his comments. So when you copy and paste it, it's not in there. And then also when you copy and paste it, don't add mine if you're going to use it. Just when you go to the bottom. I added this for you to show what I put, but this is plenty fine. That's copy and pasted in every single one of mine, and I changed his to her. But that's just a very generalized way of saying you're telling the judge, hey, I have probable cause. But this is. Wait, you didn't do both of them, right? Do one or the other. Because this is the same thing, so you can either use this one or this one, but I'm using both. Perfect. And everything else is ready to rock and roll. Save. Judge, submit. Refresh display. So Walton's the judge. Refresh display. Status history. Shows the submitted, and it'll show when it's approved. Will it? So I'll go in like 5 minutes. I'll refresh display. Click again because it won't update without being refreshed. But yeah, that's it. That's awesome. The best part about it is after when you get to the jail, you literally copy and paste that PC and you're done. It is your PC statement. So you then that's almost your report. You can go back and watch your body camera to fine tune like any details. Yeah. But for the most part, this is if you ever have to go refusal, it's honestly done at this point, which just makes it nice and quick. The only thing I add to that PC statement is I applied for it, or I drafted a search warrant for Alexis's blood as evidence, and Honorable Judge Walton approved that warrant. And then 2 vials of blood were taken from his left or right arm at this time.
I could read this to him at this time. I know what you have to do.
Oh, you should write it on this part. That's okay. That's okay. No, actually, you can the chemical test first.
Chemical test, yeah.
Go ahead. You don't have to be
and
you just explain it to me.
Okay.
That's basically it's pursuing
This point right here, right? You have to read.
Yeah. And maybe you don't even have to get too in detail with it. Because it's going to come
right to here.
right to hearing. I was reading it.
Okay, you are hereby notified that 45 days from the date of this notice, your driving privilege in the state of Utah will be you go from that to
I don't have to write. You check this box.
Okay.
And then you have to do that.
Okay.
And you also click the refusal. Actually, not do the refusal unless he's going to refuse the warrant.
Okay.
Not really allowed to.
Suspended pursuant to if age of 21 or older at the time of the arrest for 120 days for the first offense or 2 years for subsequent offense. In addition, if you are a commercial driver, license holder, or a commercial motor vehicle operator, commercial privilege will be disqualified for 1 year for the first offense or 3 years for the first offense if carrying hazardous materials in a lifetime, disqualification for a subsequent offense.
Essentially, that's just saying because of the offense, the driver's license division can, they say will in this, but they can take action against your driving privilege, and it's going to be suspended if that's the case. So you have to get that reinstated.
Okay. Right to a hearing. A charge of driving under the influence is a violation of both the criminal code handled by the court and a Civil Administration Code handled by the Driver's License Division. In order to keep your driving privilege, you must prevail both before the court and the Driver's License Division separately. The Driver's License Division will grant you an opportunity for a civil administration hearing upon receiving a written request within 10 calendar days notice of arrest. A proper hearing request must include the driver's full name, date of birth, date of the arrest, and driver's license number if applicable. Send request to Driver's License Division, P.O. Box 140. You always skip that.
Yeah, that's it.
And then, or by email to dldduy@utah.gov. Failure to properly request a hearing or to appear for a hearing may result in a loss of driving privilege, a criminal conviction of a DUI for court, or an adverse administrative determination for driver's license division will result in loss of driving privilege. You'll get a copy of this as well.
Citation. Essentially, what that means, you have 10 days from today to request a civil administrative hearing to prevail before the driver's license division, telephonically or in person.
I just wanted to say thank you, Harry, for that cash app. That was very, very nice of you, and I appreciate it so much.
To request for that hearing to keep your driving privilege. So they're basically saying because of the arrest, they're going to suspend it unless you call in and they give you a hearing. It doesn't mean they won't if you do, but at least gives you a chance to plead your case. I've seen people represent themselves. I've seen people get lawyers and have legal representation for the civil hearing. You're allowed to do that. So that's something that you would do anyway, just so you understand that you can. And then you already mark the times for that. So the right to hearing, you can mark it 302 is in there. It's at the very bottom. They should have your information. You did it all right. Plenty for times is the blackout time and a copy of the citation. They'll get other documents, which is that case. Very printed the impound.
No, let's do that. I just want to double check. How do you do this?
Yeah, let's do that after. Let's see where you're at in the messages. And you already guns. So that's history. Come on, so click on approve. Just print it. Right, set up for the brother.
Trying to wake up.
All right.
So let's just try this.
Is it not all replaced to one there? Okay. Front cover. Computer. Okay, do you have an error with this right here?
Yeah, back here.
Wonderful. So just go to download it. That's just like Warrant to the desktop or whatever. So this is torrent.
Just to download.
Yeah, right to desktop is easiest. Just because you're not going to keep it here. And then just really quick throw it in files.
Right here.
And you're still in your mobile.
You have to show me. I've never been around.
Sorry, so go to mobile. Yes. Go to your case number.
Where?
Go to your case. From like your
oh.
Yes, go in there. Click on incident. And
Files. Oh, okay.
Now when you import it, it should just be browse and do desktop. selected. Done. Now when you go to your computer, it's in the files. So you can just click on files and print it from your computer.
I need to print both of those for him.
Right. Yeah, print both of those and print a citation as well because he'll want to see it.
Okay.
And then did you do your city code or state? Cool.
Let's go.
That's it.
Yeah, I'll go out.
I'm sorry, usually that's a lot easier. I don't know stuff, but they're all sent out email. Then we'll get you out of cuffs for a minute. They suck. Water?
Sure.
Hey. We get out of cuffs now. Sorry, friend. Get as much as you can because you have to go back in cuffs before we leave. It's crappy. The job won't accept it. Did anybody explain the jail process to you? Have you ever been to jail? Yeah, I don't think you had it. You were pretty young, right? Like 21, 22.
Yeah.
It's just a Class B misdemeanor. It's one of those Class B's. It's an arrestable offense. Not many are. So it's not a huge like crime, right? It's the danger to the public that is the reason for the arrest. And that physical control aspect, most people don't understand. I understand that it seems like I wasn't even driving kind of concept. Essentially what happens is it used to be a bail schedule. So every offense that was recorded at the jail had a bail amount for that offense. So DUI, let's say it was a $600 bail. You get a bondsman, you pay 10%, you get out for $60. And that was how they said it. It was always 10% of whatever bail they set. And it still could be that way, but it used to just be that way immediately. So they got booked in the jail and they're like, I got $1,000 right now. Get me out of my $10,000 bond. I'm leaving. I don't want to be here overnight. I don't want to be here for 10 minutes. And they can bail out. Yeah. Utah did a bail reform and they passed it through legislation. So essentially now everything runs through a judge's approval. So what happens is we submit, instead of submitting a bond for the offense and the schedule of how much it would cost to get out, we just put pending judicial review. And then the judge has 24 hours maximum to review that probable cause and make a determination. They can either release you under your own recognizance and not have you pay anything. They'll just release you in the morning, which is typically what we see. Or they'll just be like, okay, we're going to set a bail amount, and then you'll have that same bail schedule once they have reviewed it. But they want to review every case now instead of having people bail out before the judge knows what's going on. So the judge is in charge of everything. We don't have any say in it. We book you in. Typically what we're saying, I can't promise anything. I don't know how it's going to go with DUIs. They'll probably release, especially with no criminal history, right? They'll probably release you without having to pay anything first thing in the morning. When I say first thing in the morning, the terms will be like you will sign, basically promise to appear for your court proceedings, promise not to commit any more offenses while at the time you're out, and then to court date, and then you show up and comply with all the judges. It's like a list of things that you just have to do to get out. And then let's see, the only thing that they may hold on that would be longer than like first thing in the morning, like maybe even until noon, which still I don't think it'd be later than that. I don't think would be if they said if he deemed you to be released once you're sober, you don't seem intoxicated, right? And DUI doesn't mean intoxicated; it can just be impaired. That's why it's impaired driving. Yeah. And so for jail staff, obviously, like he seems fine, then they'll release you when they see fit with the judge. But most likely, you'll probably spend the night there. And when I say the night, that's 4 hours because it's almost morning. Well, it is morning, but so I'll be up soon, and then you'll get breakfast probably at 7. We'll probably feed you, and then the judge will probably start reviewing probable cause statements real soon. It doesn't mean you'll just get out once he's reviewed it, but there's a good chance you are out sooner than later. You're not gonna be there for days. I think. Definitely not days. It's pros and cons. So you'll get out without having to pay anything, but you can't bail out immediately. That's just most cases. I don't know how it would be specifically for you, but I would imagine that would be the case.
Hey, boss. This is a warrant. Obviously, I wrote a warrant because I believe that there's evidence in your blood. This was.
Whoa, that guy got kind of loud there.
Was a response from the court, from the judge who signed it. You can go ahead and read through that.
I think the stamp and seal's on the back, right?
Yeah. So
it's just showing you proof that he has the warrant in his hand signed by judge saying we can.
I'm not saying it's just approved, correct?
Yes. Do you want to read through it? Well, it's approved.
Yeah, but you still want to know what's in it for your sake. It's about you, so I would read it. Do you understand or have any questions about what you were asking? There's two small vials of blood. We can take it by force necessary. We used to hold people down. There's some people that like would say I'm going to fight as soon as I get out of handcuffs. They came out with a new charge that it would be an additional charge, which sucks because you wouldn't get basically any say later, and you just get a conviction, which sucks because then your license will be suspended and all that. And people are like, I don't care, you're not taking my blood, I'll fight you. So for safety, there is one thing we do that way, but for the most part, we take the blood.
That's what I'm saying. The warrant is approved.
Yeah. Yeah, if you say no to a judge, then good luck in the court. That's really what it comes down to is he's taken on the threshold of that probable cause at this point, saying that he believes it exists. And probable cause is a low threshold. So what we operate as police officers for charging is 51%, right? You got reasonable suspicion would be, hey, this guy's walking down the street matching a description of somebody that just burnt this and they're wearing the same white and purple hat, and we stop you to talk to you. That can be a legal detention because there's reasonable suspicion there. It's like how many people have white and purple hats out at this same exact time, right? So we can link some of that as reasonable suspicion. It's not probable cause to arrest you at that point. Probable cause comes from having facts. So the field sobriety tests are validated clues through scientific studies that give us probable cause if there's clues to impairment. But the eye test, the walking test, the balancing test. And that's why a judge can review that without being here and see that there's clues. I guess while we're here, you can do the interview if you want. It's the only other thing, I think. And you'll just make sure that you put in right there that Officer Painter's going to draw. I think his lead number is 272, but I'm not sure. I think it's 272. We'll mark the blood draw time when it happens.
Is it 2 ends?
Annex?
Yes.
And the results will be pending. And the serial number will be not applicable or not applicable. Has it been approved yet? Yeah. So he's aware of it. When we get the handcuffs.
We'll get the interview. This is the ordinance one.
Do the same one?
Yeah.
I know, but even though it's a greater offense, it is a lesser.
Yeah, but I'm saying because he was on the road, he wasn't driving. Now it's to the city ordinance one. Change it to this.
Do you want the 15 number in there?
Or C painter. Whatever you want to do. They both ID identifying. Alexis, you've already met me. I'm Officer Painter. I'm a phlebotomist, the city top certified, so that's why I'm here. I'm going to be doing your blood draw, okay?
Lucky for you, it is Officer Painter. He's really good.
It's got a serial number.
It's not cool for this. I honestly don't know what's going to be. Just like my
do it. There's a reason I do it every time.
Here.
Yeah, I'm gonna take 2 vials of blood. Just don't hold your breath and don't clench up your fist, okay? Quick.
Just type in blood draw 320 at 321. That's just for your records so that we have that too. Most people call it out, but I don't need to. We don't need to. And then just put the 321 in the site. One reason I had to do it in the comments is so that if you didn't at some point, because it's kind of going past that, go that way, we'll kind of blood draw. And then we have pulled it off my body camera before. And that sucks since I through.
You like hand on the radio? It's like one Delta is. We're sitting there and he's just like, looking
I
at
mean,
me,
too.
for you.
You want me to shake it?
No. I do.
Okay, I'm going to read this to you, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer, have him or her present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. If you decide to answer questions now without having the counsel present, you may stop answering questions at any time. Also, you may request counsel at any time during questioning.
So how are you doing? It's still refusing, but if you do the test after with a warrant, you still won't check this.
So you understand
check
each
that,
of
you
these
don't
rights
charge
I've
it.
explained to you.
Yeah, you have to check that.
I have
That's why
these
you
rights in mind. You wish now. What's that?
Easiest interview ever.
I took a photo of a receipt card. The receipt shows they just bought that index tonight, like 6 o'clock. Okay.
And then needed to change this, right?
And then this box too. Right? As you do, because that's the reason about warrants. Check excuse.
I need to read that.
Right. Yeah, again, it's checked.
Because I read the refusal down here.
Yeah, that's the thing right there. I don't know. I've never been frustrated about it. I'm gonna change this to the SG code. It's class B. Oh, sorry. How's it going? I can read it here. Change the code. So the refusal, like we kind of talked about, that it has greater consequences because of that implied consent law where you sign your name on your license. But here's the legal jargon law. If you're 21-year-old at the time of arrest or 18,
Why don't you explain that no matter what, you're going to have to do it?
because it's not no matter what. It's if a judge approves that warrant.
That was what I read you.
That was the chemical that's
first
definition.
refusal.
There's like 10 warnings in that first one. And even in the refusal, it says, I must warn you that if you do not comply with my request for a blood draw, this, and this, and this, and there's like 10 things listed out, and you still say, nope. So we have to get a warrant because that's the process that we have. I know it's nobody, you don't learn this in school, you don't learn this in life, it's not something that people know about, so it seems weird. I totally get that. It's just one of those, this is one of those weird, it's one of those weird charges where it's almost as much civil as it is criminal. So the driver's license ban steps in. That's why we're reading it specifically, because it's not from us. It's from the DLT for Utah.
Is it the public place or
SGF? And then it's like, you just shred this one.
It's me again. Listen, guys, I know this video was pretty boring. However, it was about morals. It was about, that cop literally giving that young guy advice, real life advice, that That little dude appreciated that so much because he didn't have a dad. Thank you, Berto. Um, yeah, so it had a lot of lessons in it, and a lot of people could probably take a lot from it. What you talk about, Willis, Berto? All right, you guys. I will see you later. I'm going to have the video that I want everybody to see. The predator abducting 2 girls, the investigation, and the arrest. See you then. Bye.